small hours of the morning.
Hello there, my name is Galactic Space Gamer and welcome back to some more Amorous. Okay, so in the last episode we did Kobe's thing, we did his route. I don't know if these routes are finished. I really hope that they aren't. I hope we can see more of each route, especially Seth's, because Seth's route it leaves you wanting more. Anyways, as I said, I was going to be doing Jax's route now, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to the overworld and we're gonna go over to Amorous, the club. So let's do that. This is the overworld, by the way. Right now I don't know if this overworld is probably not even finished. So there's the overworld, and this is our house. This is library, coffee shop, makeout point. It's not finished. If you go to makeout point, like, there's nothing here. So let's go back to the overworld. And let's go to the club, Amorous, shall we? We shall. Why is there barely any sound? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I was told by a friend how to access Jax's route. So, let me turn down the volume a little bit. Oh my god, spinning. Don't get dizzy now. Ooh, I hope you don't suffer from epileptic seizures. Okay. Let's talk to Jax. I'm gonna be skipping a lot of the dialogue since I already read it and narrated it. So, welcome to Amorous. Yep. Order a drink. Yep. Surprise me. And absolutely sure. Hit me. Yep. He drops the alcohol, trying to do some stupid shit, and then he I don't what the do I get another choice? Wait, hold up. I might have fucked up. A refuse. You earned it, all of it, fair and square. That was mind-blowing. You're unabashed. Admiration is thanks enough, but I do think you forgot something. I furrowed a brow as I put my hand back in my wallet. He smiled and slid a slip of paper beneath it. I think you'll know what to do with that. As he moved to the next customer, I flipped the paper over to see a phone number with his name. Is in embellished script below it. I slid the paper into my pocket. I'll be able to call Jax after tonight to meet up again sometime. Alright, so there we go. We got Jax's number. Let me get out of this club. We got Jax's number, so now if we go to our contacts, there's Jax. Alright. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Let me drink some water. Shit, I dropped water on my phone. That's okay, it'll get clean now. Okay. So, let me go back to my place. And my house. Here we go. Ooh, this music. Ooh. We'll get down and dirty. Ooh. Damn. Okay. Let's call Jax and see what's up. What voice should we give Jax? Hey nigga. No, that's not good. Hey, what's up? Hello. Hey. Whatever. The bartender from last night seemed like a really great guy. I think I'd like to get to know him better. Ring. Ring ring. Ring ring. Let me be the one you call when it's time to be a freak. Let me be the one you call when it's time to hit the sheets. I'm sorry. He's not picking up. Maybe he's busy? Hey there, it's Jax. If it's morning, I'm probably asleep, and if it's evening, I'm probably at what you should call at what should be your favorite club. Either way, leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Beep. Leave a message. Hey there, it's David, just giving you a call to see if you're still interested in meeting up today. I'll be nearby my phone for a while if you call back. Bye. I ended the call and hoped that he'd call back. In the meantime, I can get on with my morning routine. I wasn't too sure whether to make plans, so I got myself cleaned up, had breakfast, watched some TV. Anything to dawdle and burn the early morning. Ring, or gonna be the one you call when it's time to be a freak. I'm sorry, let me stop. It took me a couple of glances before I noticed my phone buzzing and dancing on the nearby countertop. Let me lower this volume, this music is a little bit too damn loud. I snagged it and picked up the call. Hello? I heard some groggy mumbling on the other end at first. It took a few moments before I could make out what was being said. Merv, yeah, who's this? I stifled a chuckle. Hey Jax, it's David from the club last night. There were a few loud noises on the end, and a second or two later, he seemed considerably more awake. Crap, I mean, hi, sorry. After you left, the club wound up just exploding with people. I was taking orders until 3 in the morning and didn't go home until 4. It's nice to hear back from you. How was your night? Not bad. Didn't really find anything else to chat with before I headed out. Still, there was plenty of fun to be had. Always good to hear when someone has a good time. You should come back some night soon. There's always new people to meet, as well as seeing me again. I didn't mean to wake you up, but I was wondering about something. Oh, what's on your mind? Well, I was wondering if you might like to get together outside of the club. We could chat without having to shout over the noise, and someone else could make our drinks. But where's the fun in that? Very few people have my particular set of skills. Very true, but I wasn't thinking of mixed drinks. It's early and you sound a little groggy. Maybe you'd be up for some coffee? My treat. I'll even pitch in for a muffin. Muffin, eh? Tempting offer. Sure, I can use a pick-me-up. Give me about an hour or two to get ready. I literally fell into bed when I got home. Sure. There's a coffee shop right near the club. Meet me there in about an hour? I've been by a few times on the way home from work. I'll see you there. Click. He seemed a little hesitant. Maybe that's just jitters on my end. Still, it'd be nice to see him again, even if it's just for coffee. Well, looks like we got ourselves a bitch to date. So, as I set my phone down on the counter, I heard a comedically loud yawn before me. Turning around, Kobe was standing there beaming. Did you meet someone last night? Not that it's any of your business, but maybe. Bro, I'm happy for you. That's part of why I wanted you to come along to the club. You spend all your time just moping around the house. You needed to get out. I do feel better about it. I had gotten into a bit of a funk over what happened. It's good to have a real distraction for once. And that's why you should always listen to me. Now, who caught your eye? If you have to pry, I met a guy at the bar. We had a few drinks and we chatted. It was really nice. At the bar, huh? And who was that? Don't you have anything better to do than to bug me about my dating life? Nope. If you must know, it was the bartender. Really fun guy once he opened up a little. Jax? You're going on a date with Jax? It's not a date, it's just coffee. Dude, I'm so jealous. He's such a cutie. That bow tie, rawr. I didn't even know he swung that way. What's swinging? We're meeting for coffee. Besides, considering how much noise you were making when you got in, I think you managed pretty well by yourself. Oh, you know I met a few people and he and I came back to test the bed springs. Anyway, I need to get ready. I'm meeting him in an hour. Hope you don't mind if I grab a quick shower before I go. But you let me go first last time. Yes, but you didn't have someone waiting on you. I knew it. It's a date. By all means, bro. But I want all the details when you get home. This bitch is nosy. And who are those people in the background in that picture? That is not my dad and my mama. That might have been them when they was young, but let me get back to the game. Have fun. He scampered back up to his room, barely keeping his grin in check. Glancing at myself in the window, with my bathrobe half open, I realized just how haggard I looked at the moment. Nothing a good shower and some TLC couldn't fix. The water felt great, washing away my exhaustion. Part of me hated to admit it, but maybe Kobe was right about going to the club. My life had become a little dull lately, and the promise of getting to know someone new was exciting. As I got out and toweled off, my mind kept wondering. I barely knew this guy. What if I had expectations and he doesn't? Kobe didn't even think he was interested in guys. Maybe there was something to that. I wondered if I was moving too fast. Snapping out of my stupor for a moment, I looked at the clock. Shit! It's nearly time. In my hurry, I made a wrong turn to get to the coffee shop, and I wound up taking longer than I thought. I pushed open the door and glanced around to see a few couples sitting at tables. Just as I was about to curse myself for missing him, I saw Jax at a counter near the window, nursing a coffee mug and looking outside. His colors were muted, more neutral as his clothes were considerably less revealing. I placed my order at the counter and walked over. Hey there, sorry I'm late. He looked up out of his reverie and smiled. His shade jumped one brighter, though I'm not sure he noticed. I set my coffee down and placed a muffin between us. Sorry, it takes at least 2 of these to get me completely awake this time of day. He motioned to his coffee before picking it up and downing the rest. He set the cup down and smiled as he noticed the muffin. And you come through again. You, my friend, are quite the reliable gentleman. Are you alright? You looked a little distant and preoccupied. Something on your mind? Like I said, I need at least 2 cups before I'm at least half the fun I normally am at the club. I cut the muffin in half and offered it to him. He smiled and took a piece off the top, absently munching on it. He was a very different person outside the club. I began to wonder if it was just me. You sure? It seems like more than just a little bit of sleep deprivation. Really, it's nothing. It can just take quite a bit out of me working a long night like that. Sorry, I'm still a little rusty at this dating thing. Though, why would you keep working there if it keeps you up so late? It can take quite a bit out of me, but I wouldn't give it away for anything. I love the interaction, meeting new people, making smiles. He stammered for a moment at his slip up before letting out a resigned chuckle. What was that? Drinks, I mean. It's part of my job to be so energetic and friendly. Not to make out I'm going to be a buzzkill, but I apologize in advance if I'm a little zombified this morning. It's hard to be high energy every minute of every day. Hey, I've had days where I came home and immediately passed out on the couch, though now it's a little more depressing than when I had something to occupy my time. Still, that's why we invented coffee and muffins, to take the edge of our worst days. True, but we're in a coffee shop being social. I should probably have another cup to get myself together. He waved down a waiter heading around with a pot and got a refill. After a sip or two, he looked back at me smiling.